greater distances between areas for us. Sometimes we'll get a radio call and have to drive 15 minutes to get to our call. There's also a greater variety of people out here. I think the final answer is, though, that people are people. As long as there's people, there's going to be criminals, whether they're the wealthy or the drug dealers or the car thieves. It doesn't matter what area you work in. There's law enforcement to be done. Have you been arrested before?
Never.
Nothing, huh? Little traffic ticket, that's it?
Not even traffic.
Not even a traffic ticket? Well, we'll try to make your first experience with the police as pleasant as possible.
It returns current 284 Toyota Melinda Marshall.
There's two different kinds of weed, too.
It's not mine, it's my friend's.
It's not your car, it's not your dope. And you're right, it's not even a gram.
Is it 1,000 Oaks? Oh, 1,000. How many you got?
That's me.
All right.
1-94300.
You're in trouble.
Dude, it's not mine, I can tell you.
You're not yours, huh?
I swear to God, these are my keys to my car.
You put your hands behind your back. What torch a second? Basically, we're going to conduct a surveillance of Topanga, just off of the Devonshire or Simi Valley Freeway for a white Ford truck dually. Then a traffic stop will be made of this suspect, and then he will call us over to assist in the narcotics investigation. The individual, Brian, the suspect, is in possession of a quantity of cocaine.
Got him with a big fin on top of the cap. The informant says yes, that's it.
Hey, that's our dealer.
Here, boys.
All right.
10-4, go for it.
I see the truck.
Yeah, go for it.
Here, doper,
There
doper,
might be a second person in the car.
doper. Here, doper, doper, doper.
All right, 10-4, everybody go back to dispatch 10.
The informant says watch the second person. You have to be careful.
Time to go to jail. It's Saturday night. Why don't you stand up, sir? Put your hands behind your back.
No guns.
And I might need the doubles on this guy.
93 Mary to confirm for 1129.
That's not like the gun.
92 Mary 1, I copy your 926 at 1033 Carroll. 93 Mary 3 also has a 926 at 1129 Larrabee. 93 Mary 3, how many toes do you need?
You're a biggin. Well, let's do it this way. Man, I might go to 3. I'm serious. Look at, hey,
Okay, we got
you might have to go to 3.
You got it.
93 Mary 3, 926 New Johnson.
Yeah.
Units, suspects in custody, that work?
You all right? We don't want to hurt you. We just got to, whoop.
There we go.
There you
Let's make sure we lock it.
Hey, 102, you gonna get off pretty soon?
What, you said you had ID in your truck?
Once you, 102 pick up, 1016.
Check the leg room, check the leg room. Oh, we got some cash? 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 7. He just did an ounce already, it looks like. Fairly high quantity cocaine, it's real firm. Just off a kilo brick, it's not been cut, hasn't flaked it, it hasn't been powdered up yet at all.
That's enough information for a search warrant. At least got an address. We'll have to run a plate and all that, see what the RO is.
Let me take care of that right now. Good caper, huh?
I'm just going to guess. I've never heard of this organization, National Association for the Advancement of White People. So probably what we'll do is we'll just look on his arms and test for any, or his arms and chest and whatnot, for any white supremacist tattoos or any Nazi tattoos, to see if he's affiliated with any type of organization like that. But I'm just guessing at what this is. I've never seen that before.
Where were you coming from when you got pulled over? You coming from home? Okay, is there any more dope in the house? There's none at all? Do you mind if we go take a look? Huh?
I don't want you. I need to see the warrant.
Okay, so basically you don't want to give us permission. What we're going to end up doing is probably getting a search warrant for your house. Just based on the fact you're coming from home, you got an ounce of blow in the car, you know, 2 + 2 equals, it's kind of, we got an obligation to look, you know. We thought it'd probably be quicker on you if you just give us permission, we can go look, and then we can head on to the station. We can get a telephonic warrant, but it's going to take a couple hours, and it's going to tie you up for a little while. You don't care? You just want to wait? Okay. Based on a vehicle stop made at about 10 o'clock this evening, where an ounce of cocaine was found, we're doing what we call a rollback search warrant. We have cause to believe, since the person was coming from the location we're about to search, and they had size and type of cocaine that leads us to believe he's a dealer, we're going to go back and search his house. So in the present time, we're writing up a search warrant. We're going to have a judge sign it, and then we'll go serve it at his house. And due to the time of night, instead of going to court, we're going to the judge's residence to get his signature on the search warrant. It's now 1:45 in the morning. It's out here. This is it, I think. That red Montero's his. 209.
23, correction on the Thomas guided to D and David 4, 10-1.
So maybe you want to put in here that the driver yields to the west curb, but Deputy Krasowski related to me that he observed.
Okay.
In other words, so it all comes back to you as the affiant.
All right.
Otherwise, it's a conclusion. You want to sign it? I'll raise your right hand for a moment. You swear everything contained in the affidavit in support of the warrant is true and correct to the best of your knowledge. You left no material information out.
No, sir. Okay. It is true.
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, here?
I think.
Let's see.
Thank you. Signature of affiant. That looks to me like it'll do it.
Alrighty.
I just want to make sure we get everything contained for Ventura. Okay?
Well,
All right,
I
good
guess
luck.
See you Wednesday.
You didn't see me Wednesday. I'm on vacation.
Oh, is that right? We're sitting in.
And
load up
left
north
hand, be careful.
All right, thank you.
Always a pleasure.
I know you stayed up for us. I know
When I
you
do a
did. You
thing
say
like
you
that.
stayed up for us. I know you did. I appreciate
Not
that.
often I get to wear a t-shirt.
Police Department, search warrant to man entry. Police Department, search warrant to man entry.
You ready? Sure.
Go to the left. Go to the left. Police Department, search warrant.
Looks like the best way is right there, Steph. Put some lights on there. There's a bag up here with an ounce in it.
Yeah.
On the shelf. Got an ounce sitting on the shelf here.
Okay.
Had a loaded 45 in his bedroom.
Well, at least we know we're not dry already, you know. Everything else is gravy.
Malibu 105 to Charlie 215.
This afternoon, our shift started around 5 o'clock, and it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and both my partner and I are en route back to the station to enter the evidence in the evidence locker and write the report. And hopefully our day will end at 6:30, and then our shift will start again at 4 o'clock this afternoon, back at it again.
Now, the key to these particular cases is this. We filed both burglary and theft with a prior. Now, if he wants to say, oh no, I didn't commit a burglary because I formed the intent after I went in the store. I just committed a petty theft. We slam them with theft with a prior. That's 16 months for the first offense. If they say they go the other route, well, they want to attack their prior, then we hit them with the burglary. We've got them bracketed, and it works very, very well. By and large, the ones from Long Beach and from our station area are aware, you shoplift here, you go to state prison. So they're out ripping off cars instead.
Anything else? Go to work.
This car up here's driving with no headlights on. I just made it right. I don't know if we'll get there or not, but we'll try.
71 Poland.
Now he's got them on, finally.
Suspect was on the informant.
Doing something there with his right hand, it looks like. You know why we stopped you? That's one of the reasons. The second one is your registration's all messed up.
Yeah, it's not my car.
You been drinking all the night, Robert?
No, sir.
Can you come out for me for a second? Got any prescription medication or anything?
No, sir.
Can you turn around for me?
Uh-oh.
Turn around. Turn around for me. No guns or anything, right?
No, sir.
Well, why don't you head on over here to my partner real quick?
Okay.
Lights working now?
Yes, sir. I just came out of the store. I forgot to turn them on.
What were you putting under the seat when we pulled up behind you?
Nothing, sir.
Is this thing loaded?
It might be, sir.
Hey,
It's
what are
a
we doing with a
pump.
pellet gun?
It's just, I target, like a target key.
What's with this blackface makeup stuff?
Halloween, sir.
Halloween?
My kids just did.
Why do you have it in the car then?
It's just like the rest of that junk hasn't been taken out. I don't clean my car very often.
You got a gun in the car, you got something to disguise your face with. You doing any armed robberies in the area?
Sir.
So how many times have you been arrested? Total? Yeah, all together. From beginning to end. It doesn't have to be exact. I mean, are we talking 5 or are we talking 30?
No, 5 or 6, 7 maybe.
Okay, for what? Dope?
Yes, sir.
What kind of dope?
Methamphetamine.
When's the last time you did any of that stuff? Don't tell me 6 months or whatever, be honest.
Not since I've been in jail last, sir.
What?
Not since I came out of jail.
What are all the motel keys for? There's like 4 different motel keys on here.
Yes, sir.
What are those for?
Motel.
Why do you have them though?
I picked them up. I collected 2 keys. I just keep them.
How many cars have you owned?
I had 7 at one time before I went to jail.
1, 2,
And
3, 4, 5, 6.
most of them have been impounded.
There's more than 7.
Yeah, I've changed locks quite a few times with a marital dispute.
We had a robbery a couple weeks ago up at Alpha Beta or Save One or something where the guy painted his face black. Looked like a male black. And I got a guy with a pellet gun and face paint.
I seem to remember hearing something about that, but I
don't know all the details because it was right as I was getting off. I just heard the broadcast go out. I may just take this guy then. Put your hands behind your back for me. Just put it in your pocket. I'll do it though. Just put your hands behind your back. I don't think you're giving us the full story here. Well, what I'd like to do is if you can transport him in, I'm going to run by Alpha Beta or Save On and see if they can tell me when it was, if that's the right location. I know that we had one. I just don't remember where it was at.
What's he say?
He says that this is for his kid's costume, that he just carries this around just because he's a target shooter. You know, don't book him or nothing. Just whatever you got to do to put him in the cage, and I'll be in. And I appreciate that. How you doing? Were you here a couple weeks ago when you guys got robbed?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the guy described as?
Had some orange stuff on him. Like,
Was it orange or black?
kind of orangish. It
Okay.
was orangish. Had a fake, I don't know if it was a fake beard or not.
Was it like a face paint?
Yeah.
What kind of gun did he have?
I didn't see it. checker that saw it isn't here.
She said it was flat and black and shiny, so to me that looks like your Beretta's.
Right.
That's what I asked her. And it was real long.
And he never took it out, though.
Well, showed it to her. You know, lifted the shirt and just lifted it like that.
That fits the type of grip.
It was right before she closed. She was up here all alone.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Mid-30s, black and brown, 6', 200. That fits in perfect. Dark jacket, dark pants. Suspect comes into the checkout line and raises his jacket, displaying weapon, and says to victim 2, give me all your money. Victim 2, in fear for her life, complies. Suspect exits the location and flees on foot in an unknown direction. Should be noted that victim Conlon stated that the suspect appeared to be wearing makeup to possibly alter his complexion, making his skin a darker color. It is possible that the suspect is a male white without the makeup. Probably him. We're going to book him, and then we'll tell the detectives exactly what we have, and then they'll do some follow-up tomorrow morning and pin this guy to the robbery.